Hello everyone, it's Hadi Sami from FPL ETC and welcome to FPL ETC's another brand new video. Before game week 4, a lot of FPL managers are planning to play Wildcard. Hence, FPL ETC or FPL ETC panel, actually we have come with two Wildcard drafts team before you. So today I have Shan Bhattacharjee with me. Hello Shan, how are you?
Yes, I'm good. All about FPL now. There have been a lot of changes in these international breaks and also in the last deadline days of transfer window. So there is a lot of things going on our head, and it's the tempting period to play the World Cup. So I think we are on the right spot, right? We are on the right topic today. So I think we should let our viewers see our first draft pick.
Yeah, obviously. So let's not waste any time and directly go into the first draft team of FPL ETC for the wild card.
Okay. Oh, this look,
Yeah,
this looks good.
yep. I think so. This looks good. So Shan, let's start with maybe Luke Shaw.
Yes.
Okay.
If we want to start from defense, then Shaw is still owned by more than 45% managers, and Man United have two very good fixtures in
Yeah.
next two games. So he's a player who is in form. We have seen him play well against in the international break. Right? Yeah, he's not giving us that much points so far, but I think this is gonna improve in next few games. So we are keeping shop in our draft team.
Yeah. I want to add something with you that Luke Shaw actually is in our team for the next 3 game weeks. When we did do the calculation, he was in our team for the next three, which is the fixture they have against Newcastle, West Ham, and Aston Villa up to game week 6. And we actually do have a plan to replace him with someone of Chelsea's defense from game week 7, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So
From then
yeah. From then we
we will move from next player. What do you think about a regular?
yeah Regulon. Regulon is one of the most attacking defenders of Premier League right now, I would say, and those parts are going through a Spurs are going through some transitional period, but I think they have quite really well suited with Nuno's style. So I think that Reguilon could have some potentiality, and yeah, he had been chosen actually for the next several game weeks, maybe 4 or 5. And they have one thing I would like to mention, that they have kept 3 clean sheets in a row. And Reguilon has not provided any attacking returns yet, but he provided 3 bonus points. We have to remember last game week at the game week 3. So I think that Reguilon is a good pick for this moment if someone wants to play a wild card.
Yes. Spurs looking defensively solid. They're playing like Moino's tactics, and Nuno is playing in the same way because they know where their strength lies. If we think that Spurs will keep clean sheets, and if they keep clean sheets, we have seen Regular got all 3 bonus points. So it's really appealing. So we are keeping him for our for team, and I think he will start for next few game weeks because Shaw and Regular will start.
Yeah.
And then who will be his partner if we choose 3-5-3 or 3-4, or in that formation. So, what do you think? Welpan, Eiling, Markel, who is gonna be our third defender?
I think that for this upcoming game week, we may go with maybe Marcel, as Wolves have a fixture with Watford, and Watford, as we have seen, as we have noticed this year, they are not that much. They are not playing that much attacking. So I back Marcel and Wolves to have a clean sheet, because they already have gone through three difficult fixtures this season, when they have lost 1-0 each time. And I do think that they won't concede against Watford. So for me, the third pick of our defense would be Marcel.
Yes, and the game against Manchester United was so frustrating for our Bunola's side because
Yeah,
they played really well, they defended really well,
yeah,
but just one moment of magic from game,
yeah,
and it cost them the game. It cost them the clean sheet. So I think Marker will be our pick, but we have Eiling there, so he's gonna help us. Let's have some very easy picture. So I think we have backups there. Beltman, Eiling, Markel,
yeah.
are
And for the
yes,
game week 4, we also have Beltman, who
yes,
is going to have a fixture against Brentford. And Brentford, yeah, Brentford has some attacking potentials, attacking players like Tony and Emblemo, but I think that the defense of Brighton, they can easily stop Brentford. So
yes.
for me, the third defender would be Marcel, along with the first two, Shaw and Reguilon, and the backup would be first backup would be Veltman, and second backup would be Eiling. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's look at the midfield. This midfield really looks question mark for some viewers because when they see this lineup, they won't find so many uh, premium players like Bruno, uh, Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah.
They're not there.
Eiling.
We have yes, Darling. They're not there. We went with Jota,
Yeah.
and I think Jota is a very good pick
Mhm.
because next two games Liverpool have they will face Leeds. So against Leeds, Liverpool's record is really good.
Yeah.
So I think and Firmino is injured for next two games.
Yeah.
So he will miss out next two game weeks. So Jota will be playing from the start. So there is that part of our headache is gone, and that he will switch places with Firmino. It's not gonna happen in next two game weeks. So Jota will be a very good pick because he's really attacking and he's playing really well. What do you think about that?
Yeah. I think so. I think so. Jota could be a good pick actually. And what I am worried about that Ferran Torres, because this man, he has been playing really well. He played well also for Spain at the Euro, and also he has been playing well for Manchester City. But what I am worried about is if Kevin De Bruyne comes back to the Manchester City squad, the place of Ferran Torres, that may be disrupted. That could be disrupted.
Yes, yes, and Jesus is playing really well.
Yeah,
And Manchester United, Manchester City have too much defenders.
yeah,
So he might be in the chopping block, but as he is in a good form,
mhm.
we can keep him for next few games,
Yeah, probably.
and then
Yes, yes. And then maybe we can move to Ismail Assar, because
yes,
as yeah, Ismail Assar has a good run of fixture comparatively, and we can then free up also some cash if
yes,
we just yeah, if we can go to Rafinha from Jota, and if we can go to Ismail Assar from uh,
yes,
Ferran Torres, yeah, then I think we can free up some cash, and we can use them somewhere else.
Elsewhere.
Yeah, elsewhere. Yeah.
Yes, we can upgrade DCL, or we can bring players like Son to our team.
Yeah, 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 sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of many possibilities because we know Salah will be nailed on there, so we can change in those positions. And what do you think of our Adama? Adama is is a beast. Adama is a beast. He's playing really well. But though we didn't get any return from him yet, but his stats are too good, and the way he plays, the way he runs, and the way he takes shots, it's like uh, really it's a treat to watch. I think Wolves' picture is getting easy, as we have said earlier, uh, and he can shine. He will shine.
Yeah, yeah. I think he actually should shine because Adamatar is the fittest player of his team and more
Yes.
probably the most athletic one also. And I think that Bruno Lage has been really working great with the team. So I completely back Adama Traore to shine, and I also am a bit surprised actually, and a bit also sad that we haven't been able to pick Raul Jimenez in our team yet, and whereas we have picked Calvert-Lewin in his place, and I feel sad for Raul Jimenez because right now he is the only player who has registered a double digit haul. Yeah, double digit haul, goal towards a shot towards the goal, and also he was trying to make some assist and key passes. He made more than 10 key passes already, though he didn't register any goal or assist yet. But still, I think just it's a matter of time while the Wolves asset would start firing with some with their full exhilaration, and maybe Calvert-Lewin, he has been in very good form actually. Like last season, when he started last season, he started the season with 7 or 8 matches scoring at a stretch, and this season he has been providing returns, 3 matches. So and also Everton will have a easy fixture run ahead. So Dominic Calvert-Lewin was an easy choice for us, but yeah, it was a really confusing moment when we were going to pick Dominic Calvert-Lewin over Jimenez, and I think if Jimenez start performing, I just think I would jump to Jimenez from Calvert-Lewin.
Yes, Jimenez test is just too good, like Anama. And it always happens with new coaches. They come, they try to shape up the team, and they just don't know how to score. But when they start scoring, they just go on a run. So we are hoping that Jimenez will find that fit after that injury. He didn't score or goals that much. So I think with the help of good pictures, Jimenez will shine. But Calvert-Lewin is playing really well, and we have seen Benitez as main target man is Calvert-Lewin. So he is also on penalty duty.
Yeah,
So overall, for next few game weeks, and if I think Everton have a very long run of good pictures till game week 11 or so.
yeah,
So he is a he's a great pick if tries Jimenez outperforms him, outscores him in 3 or 4 game weeks, then we can 1 to 2 game weeks. Then we will try to pick him.
yeah.
Uh, and I know your cursor is going in towards which players right now. The shock transfer
Yeah.
of this season.
Yes.
Uh, Not many guessed Ronaldo will be coming back to English Premier League
Yeah.
at this age. He's 37 years old now. So we all know the pace of Premier League, the rhythm of Premier League is very much different from Syria or League, La Liga.
Yeah.
It's just high performance football. So he came to English Premier League at that age, and I actually salute him. I wanted him in City shirt, but it was a great PR drama.
Yeah.
He's coming to Manchester City. Then Manu who comes all guns blazing. We need Manchester. No, we need Ronaldo in Manchester United. So it was a great story actually. But uh, I think this game week in Old Trafford when Ronaldo will start, the stadium gonna go buzzing. And I'm a Manchester City fan, and he is my favorite player. Uh, so I think I will cheer for him anyway. Okay,
What
so
I think that
in fantasy
Ronaldo.
perspective,
Yeah, yeah.
in
Please
fantasy
continue.
perspective, what do you think?
I just think Ronaldo did miss the adrenaline rush of Premier League, and as he actually haven't scored less than 20 goals in last 12 or 13 seasons consecutively, if I'm not wrong, then I think Ronaldo maybe if he plays, he has 35 games to play right now. If he can play at least 30 of them, I believe that he can score around 18 goals this season in the league. It's
Critical.
just, yeah, 18 goals. I'm assuming as he's already 36, 37, he already lacked the pace, he already lacked the dribbling ability once he had. And I think that he actually lacked the ability to pass the defenses like he actually used to do once. So it would be difficult for any players, any striker. It is difficult to score in the EPL, and Ronaldo is actually a converted striker. He was a winger, so I think that playing as a winger and playing as a striker is quite different. And in Manchester United, whereas Manchester United possesses a lot of talents like Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford. They have also transferred in Jadon Sancho. They have Greenwood in their team. Also, they have Anthony Martial and Pogba. Lots of attacking talents. I just don't think that they would be solely dependent on Ronaldo. So that's why I'm predicting something a goal number of 15 to 18 for Ronaldo. And yeah, but I'm not sure that 12.5 million, if this price is actually verified. I'm not sure. I'm just telling, I'm not sure. He's one of the two modern great footballers, we must remember, when we are talking about him and Messi. So I'm not actually by wanted to disrespect him, but I think 12.5 for a striker who is aging 37, it's too much. But yeah, obviously for this moment when Manchester United have a fixture against Newcastle in the upcoming game week, and Ronaldo is starting his second phase with Manchester United, he is you just have to pick him if you are wild carding. I think if someone is wild carding, Ronaldo is a must pick for him.
Yes, yes, I agree with you in the most of the matter, and I think and you forgot to mention about his heading ability.
Yeah.
That Manchester United will try to get the ball in the box in the right position, and Manchester United back last one season they got Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Yeah.
He came here in a similar age,
Yeah.
and he rocked.
Yep.
He rocked. He
You know,
scored or so many goals, and he took Manchester United from here to here. They finished in the second place that season. They won the Europa League under Mourinho. So they were, well, he played really well.
Yeah.
So I think, and the thing is, Zlatan had some injury problems, which Ronaldo doesn't have.
Mhm.
So Ronaldo is the fittest one. So I think he's gonna start in the most of the important matches. But the thing is, he is gonna sit out some matches in which we believe he would score 3 to 4 or goals. He will sit out those matches, and when we will cap him, I think he's gonna disappoint us. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
Okay. Okay. So I think we have actually covered our first draft team, and I would like to I would like to mention to our viewers that we actually haven't decided whether will play wildcard or not, and we also have come up with two options before you. This was the first one which we found out, and later we thought, why not do something more different, more dimensional. And generally in this season, it's difficult to accommodate more than two premium players in our team. But here, in our FPL ETC panel, we managed to accommodate three premium players. So Shan, let's move into that one.
Yes, drum roll, please.
Yes. Here is the team of ours where we have actually accommodated three premium players, Salah, Lukaku, and Ronaldo, the single team. And I think that this team could break the game. I personally
Yes,
do think, because not a lot of managers can actually accommodate three premium players. So it was difficult, but this team is interesting. This team looks interesting. So
yes. If we go with this team, we will play three up front. Antonio, Lukaku, Ronaldo. Okay.
obviously,
Then in defense we will go with three. Shaw, Regulon. Then there comes Livramento, Eiling, and Veltman. And just like our last team, we will switch up the places. Shaw and Regulon will play, and Veltman, Eiling, Livramento will rotate. So
there is just one problem in this team, that we have shown the price of Antonio 7.9 and also the
yes,
price of Livramento 4.1. In our FPL ETC team, they both were in our team from before. So Antonio did cost us 7.5. So it was possible for us to make this team, but maybe this team, and according to this price range, this wouldn't be possible to make for FPL managers. So I think they can, what they can do is they can replace Regulon with maybe Nelson Semedo or Marcel of Wolves. Semedo is in 4.9. He is plays as a right wing back, and quite a good player. I wouldn't say very good, but quite good. And in 4.5, you are getting Marcel, who is playing as a left wing back for Wolves. And I think that Marcel have a good probability to return some points to his owners. So if our viewers, if our audiences want to actually make this team, they wouldn't be able to pick Regulon because they would have shortage of 0.3 million. So they can replace Regulian with Semedo, who is in 4.9, or even Marcel, who is in 4.5, or even maybe if someone wants to go with the defensive Spurs, he can also go with Dyer, who is 4.6. It's up to the managers.
yes, they have also several options. Sanchez is gonna missing the next game, so we can play Eiling. Then and then they can start. They can go with Sanchez because Sanchez is playing in league and his alternative is Doherty. Doherty is playing on the cup games. So Sanchez has his place playing nailed on, and there is another player Tanganga. Tanganga is also playing very good. So these two players can be an option if they wanna exploit on the defensive solidity of Spurs.
Yeah,
So Spurs has other options.
yeah,
Regular one is the best one,
yeah,
but they have other alternative options, and they can also look in Chelsea, I guess. Christensen is 5.0 right now,
yeah,
so they will accommodate point two from 0.2 million from regular
yeah.
and implement to any 4.0 midfielder or defensive player as a bench filler. He won't play as they have Eiling plus Christensen plus
Yeah.
Shaw, Beltran. So they can go several routes.
Mhm.
So I think managing that extra 0.3 million won't be a problem,
Yeah.
and their defense will still look balanced.
Mhm. Yeah.
And we didn't make any major changes in midfield from the last film. We just uh, sacrificed Torres and
Here is the
brought
two
in.
teams of ours.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. We just sacrificed Torres and brought in Gray. And as by bringing in Gray, we are getting the coverage from Everton. As we have lost the Everton coverage as we switched Calvert-Lewin with Lukaku. So we are getting the Everton coverage also. We are getting a Traore as Woods option, and then we are getting the beast alongside Ronaldo and Antonio, the Lukaku, and he is the beast. And what your opinion about Lukaku? I just want to know.
I think Lukaku actually has proven himself as a fixture-proof player. His physique is quite good, which actually matches with the Premier League status. His pace is also quite good, and saw we actually have seen him against Arsenal, where he was quite impressive in his debut match. Actually, second debut, I would say, for Chelsea. And I think that Lukaku may touch the bar of 20 goals this season if he can play the whole season. I will back him up. And another one thing that our secondary draft team, which contains Ronaldo, Lukaku, and Antonio in a team, I
Yes,
I just think if someone can hold up to this team, uh, these three players, and also you have Salah in your back, you have Shaw in your back defense, also you have Reguilon in your defense. With Salah, we also have Jota in this team.
yes,
I just think in this team we have a lot of captain material.
yes.
So
We
it's
do have that, and that's the really a great opportunity. Or I don't think opportunity will be the right word. That will be a great luxury to have. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players in your squad
yeah.
who you can captain, and we know in future games yes, there will be a fixture congestion. So having so many captaincy material team in your players in your team is a great luxury.
Another thing, Shan, that we actually probably forgot to mention, that while we have Ronaldo and Lukaku and Antonio in our team, if we just see that Ronaldo's form is dipping somewhere, then we can also replace him with Kane,
Yes,
because we
yes,
have that budget in this team. So I just think that if we do wildcard before game week 4, maybe I would love to go with the second one, which contains Lukaku and Ronaldo and Salah and Antonio in the same team.
Yes, I I also agree with you. I'm also leaning towards that team because that team looks really tempting, really balanced, and I think we have covered all the teams who have good fixture run, and the viewers can see in our channel the fixture swing video. We have done 2 parts of it, so they will get more idea when they will watch that video. So I think uh, it's really tempting to go with second team because in the first team where we have Calvert Lewin in or Jota or Torres, we have to switch so many players to get a premium player.
Yeah,
Where we have the luxury to transfer one player and then we will immediately we can immediately replace him with the uh, uh, better alternative or close alternative like Kane. And switching Lukaku to Kane will be easy because there will be just something millions gap, not a 7 to 8 million gap like if we have players like Tony in our team. So I think second team look good and first team also looks good, but second team is looking a fixture proof and OP a team which can break the FPL actually.
yeah. And another thing that if someone goes with the first team of ours, he will have a rest amount of cash of probably 0.6 million. Yeah,
Yes.
that cash will be on his bank. So I'm a bit confused. And in my personal team, I didn't actually want to play wildcard yet, as because
Mhm.
yeah, as because at the season starting, I did some calculations on my own, and I don't think I am going to wildcard right at this moment in my own team. But yet, while we were doing the calculations for the wildcards and also for the calculations for wildcarding FPL ETC team, and while we make these two, uh, now right at this moment, I am also a bit confused, and I am maybe I would go with the secondary wildcard team.
Same thing.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. There's still more than 40 hours to go, so I think I'll wait until the last hours, until the last minute, whether to confirm the wild card or not. And I am not doing the transfer in my own team, but I think if I have to go, I'll go with the second one. Which one
Yes,
would you pick?
I totally agree with you. I have already said earlier, second thing looks more tempting than the first one, and it's look like we can say two transfers if we want.
Yeah,
So that looks really good, and I think our viewers will help us in the comment section
yeah,
which team looks better.
yeah. Okay. So Shan, with this thing, I think we can actually say goodbye to our viewers with this video. Did I miss something? Okay. No,
No, no,
do, do,
uh,
do, would you love to bid a goodbye or something like that? Yeah, I miss this thing.
no problem. I was
Okay.
happy to taking the lead and close the show.
Okay.
But I think if you have wildcard and you are thinking about playing a wildcard, you can go with any of these teams, and this will help you actually.
Mhm.
And if you scored more than 200 to 220 points,
Mhm.
then I will advise you not to play wildcard right now because uh, we have to calm ourselves down because Wildcard is really important thing, and there will be an international break in game week 8, I guess.
Mhm.
So at that period, or we can play Wildcard. Wildcard. That is another great opportunity to play a Wildcard team, a Wildcard cheap actually. So you can wait for that, and other than we have the best team we can offer right now.
Yeah, that that's an important part you have actually mentioned, Shan. If someone has the right team for some upcoming game weeks, maybe he can also play the wild card at the game week 6 or 7, probably, because there will be
An international break.
yeah, there will be an international break, and at that moment, you would have actually a lot more informations about the players, because you cannot judge a player with just 3 game weeks gone. So it is a bit difficult. I think it's a
Yes.
bit difficult. So
Yes,
yes.
and after the transfer window, there will be a lot of players which we actually don't know about. We haven't seen them playing. Like they can just shoot the game, and we have to bring in that player in our team. So if we can hold on to the World Cup, it's very good thing to have. And if you are lagging behind and your teams look absolutely trash, then you can play wildcard and choose any of these teams.
Thank you, Shan. Thanks for your last bit of advice. Okay. So with this one, we would like to end our show of tonight. This was all from us for the wildcard draft teams. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Keep an eye on us for upcoming contents. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to FPL ETC on social media. We hope to see you in our next video. Till then, do take care and stay safe. Stay safe, Shan.